morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pierce, and welcome again to my channel. It is Friday. Happy Friday, August 2nd of 2024, 11:30 in the a.m. Yes, people, the hostages are free. 3 American hostages are free. I lightly touched on this yesterday, and so I had some time to do some more research, and believe it or not, I don't think I'm done. I just want to show you that it's coded. Welcome new subscribers. If you don't know, now you know. Biggie Smalls said it best. I teach the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, confirmation of time, which includes the dates and the conclusion. I have concluded that this hostage release has equally to do internationally with the spirit of Ra and a one world system than it is on face the art of negotiation between Russia and the United States. When I show you what I show you, I believe you'll see it. We're just flipping the pages of time until we get to that one world system. So let's start. Good evening.
Okay. I am going to show you the first hostage. And in the background, you'll see what I believe is a Secret Service. And his hands, within 30 seconds, or like 20 seconds, go into a, not exactly a pyramid, but it's almost there. I'll let you decide, okay? Check it out.
Of former American prisoners returning to U.S. soil after being held in Russia. You see Paul Whelan there shaking the hands with President Biden. He was wrongly imprisoned in Russia for years. His family members there to greet him, along with Vice President Kamala Harris. You see him shaking her hand. They are part of the welcoming committee at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. The motorcade arrived a short time ago. There is a group
Did you see how he did that? It went from the actual point of the pyramid to a less of the design. Watch.
Andrews in Maryland. The motorcade arrived a short time ago. There is a group of about 20 friends and family members greeting this plane. You see Paul Whelan looking into the eyes of Vice President Kamala Harris, talking about this landing. As you know, this is completing the historic multinational prisoner exchange between the U.S., Russia, and 4 other countries. You see Paul Whelan hugging the president and now the vice president. That plane, which you see there on the tarmac, carrying Paul Whelan, as well as journalists.
And the hands stay in that position. Like I said, I'll let you decide if you think it was the pyramid like a rock. Now watch this here.
For you, I will do this.
The deal that made this possible was a feat of diplomacy and friendship.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan today holding back tears.
Today was a very good day.
Sullivan revealing that fierce Putin critic Alexei Navalny was a part of an original proposal before he died in a Russian prison in February. Later saying no money was exchanged and no sanctions were loosened to
Now I'm going to show you something. I've done this in historic videos I've been doing, even on my last channel, Friendship Pearson. The black and the white, or the checkerboard. I've always taught you that the powers deal with the checkerboard. They stand on the checkerboard and they work their magic. Here's Barack Obama and I pet goat 2. Checkerboard below. Checkerboard below. allegedly, Checkerboard. But notice the black and the white. You see the two vehicles. Out of all the colors in the cars would be stationed, the release, the black, and the white completes the checkerboard. Are they speaking without speaking?
You're today's release, but with criticism that these swaps incentivize America's adversaries to take more prisoners, Sullivan...
Gotta make sure I got my place here because I don't want to go over a certain period of time.
Acknowledge the challenging decision.
We have assessed and analyzed that risk, and we have judged that the benefit of reuniting Americans, of bringing people home, that benefit outweighs the risk.
Former President Trump tonight did not embrace the news. Instead, on social media, slammed the negotiators, saying they're always an embarrassment to us. President Biden earlier snapping back when pressed about Mr. Trump's repeated claims that he could have gotten the prisoners out of Russia without concessions. Paul Whelan had been held since Mr. Trump's time in office.
Why didn't he do it when he was president?
For President...
So there we go on that. Notice the closest one to him is the lady in red and black. Is that coincidence? Red and black, and I believe this is a family member if I'm not mistaken, because they made phone calls to the hostages. Red and black is sacrifice. Now let's go forward. Gonna do this methodically. Here's Whelan, Paul Whelan speaking.
Having to keep them accountable for taking care of us, but in the end, here I am. So, Secretary Blinken, Jake Sullivan, the bearded guy that's over here somewhere, Roger Carstens, where did he go? And his team, they work tirelessly. And there are other government agencies that, you'll find out about. The people who arranged the rendezvous with the different prisoners from different countries, that agency, other agencies. So a lot of people and a lot of agencies went into making this happen. So I'm very appreciative of that.
There's so many people around the world who are praying for you to come back home. Your message to all those people who've been praying and are seeing you now and are so thankful that you're on American soil.
I just say thank you to everybody. Thank you for all your prayers, your good wishes. Thanks for doing everything you did. It all helped. So I had thousands and thousands of letters and cards coming in.
Now, I want you to focus on the background. Even though it's not exactly the same color, this reminds me of Ra, the gold, and I don't know if that's burgundy, but I'll let you decide. I believe that's speaking without speaking. Many times in my videos, like I say historically, look at the background, the colors speak. It's not purple. It's somewhere in that dark red family, which to me could be Ra, like the reddish or the deep red and the gold. You follow me? Ra colors. I'm going somewhere with this, so you'll see. It's built around Ra, allegedly. When they got off the plane, it was 11:46. 11:46. 46, is that coincidence? I show you many times. Look at the time. He's the 46th president. Also, he's a destroyer. 46 means 46. 46 means destroyer. Biden arguably has destroyed in 3.5 years America. His son, Beau Biden, died at 46. George Floyd died at 46. George Orwell died at 46. JFK died at 46. Let's move forward. You're gonna see some color.
It was Paul Whelan who has been serving a sentence for years. He was the first to descend down those stairs, having now embracing the President of the United States of America after a lengthy conversation with the Vice President, with whom he is now embracing as he's turning his head towards the family members that await him, waving back to the crowd as America.
Boom. His sisters got on what? You see the consistency of the black and white. Isn't that amazing? Look.
Waves back.
That's his sister right there. United.
The checkerboard is alive and well, allegedly. Look at that. The black and white.
Yeah, Evan Gershkovich is now on the ground.
Not only did she have on the black and white, watch this. His mother, this hostage's mother, and notice his release is 47. Is that coincidence? 47. And watch this here.
In the sky was the only light in the sky. And then as Paul Whelan stepped off the aircraft, it was only fitting. He is the one of these 3 detainees who had been imprisoned in Russia the longest. He stepped off the aircraft just behind me, and this moment is still playing out. He hugged President Biden, he hugged Vice President Harris, and then he went to his sister. This cheer.
Look at that, people. Coincidentally, everybody's got on black and white. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The sister of Whelan and the mother of this hostage. Black and white. Do you see the theme? Black and white. From the time they left to the time they got to America. Black and white is the theme.
You might be able to hear it, Choo-Choo. That is from, oh, he's picking her up. That is Evan Gershkovich picking up what I believe to be his sister, or no, his mother Ella. His mother Ella, the Wall Street Journal has put out a long piece that details everything that she went through, specifically his father as well. She was buttonholing diplomats at dinners by herself. She was a one-woman negotiating machine. She went to Russia with his father. She met, the Wall Street Journal reports, with his
Okay, let's go to the next one. Now, this is going to be kind of tricky, so I'm going to show you from the outset. It was hard to get this just right. You see that says, it says RA 64059. You know, I decode the airports all the time. Allegedly they speak. They literally speak. And so what I want you to see is this. The airplane is coded RA, or allegedly for Ra, 64059. Do you see it? And let's go back, because we're going to show the black and white again, right? Here they go, getting off.
Images of several of the 16 detainees released, gathering their bags and boarding a flight out of the country. In the Oval Office, the daughter of one speaking to her mother a day before her 13th birthday. Among those released, Evan Gershkovich, the Wall Street Journal reporter. The paper's newsroom today filled with emotion, its front page declaring Evan Gershkovich is free. His family saying, "We can't wait to give him the biggest hug." He was detained on assignment in March of 20...
And notice what he's got on, the checkerboard. Do you see the theme? The black and the white is consistent. The checkerboard.
23. Then, last month, he was hurriedly sentenced to 16 years in a Russian penal colony for espionage, the US government calling that a sham.
This is an incredible relief.
President...
So we'll leave it at that. What I want to show you, though, when they got that first phone call, I want you to see something here. Make sure I can replay that. And you have to ask yourself, watch this.
The daughter of one speaking to her mother a day...
So many videos I've shown over the years. Why a red phone? Red and black. It's the little meticulous things you have to look at. Red and black is sacrifice. Red and black. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Now, let's go back to this plane. This is very important to me. I told you, the theme is black and white. Those are the powers. They're stay in the middle and they play both sides like they do the Republican versus the Democrat. You understand what I'm saying? This time is, you know, USSR versus America. You follow me? The powers are staying in the middle. In a negotiation, the relationship is still fragile. It's still harsh. That's what Biden said. I'm paraphrasing. But look, in the middle, Ra's doing this. Ra showed the black and the white cars at the airport. He goes up, Ra, 64059. Now look at this here. Ara is the 18th letter of the alphabet. A is 1. So that's 19. Plus 6, plus 4, plus 5, plus 9. That gives you 43. 43. Now watch this. This is clever how they do this. This is clever. Did you see the 43rd day of the year? It's February 12th. 43rd day of the year. What's important is this. That leaves 322 days left in the year. And what is 322? 322, skull and bones. Skull and Bones, your secret society. The #1 group in America. They're not really a part of Yale University like staff or teaching, but they have their actual affiliation there in a home, so to speak. 322. Is it coincidence that this plane I just showed you, isn't that amazing? This plane that they got on comes out to the number 43 when you decode it. And 43 comes out to what? February 12th, which leaves 322 days left in the year, which is skull and bones. Is that coincidence? But now check this out. What I want to show you next is, let's see, is it 159, 123, plane, probably 54. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're here, 54. Here they have this guy talks about the third flag that is at Washington, D.C.
You know, it didn't feel real until we were flying over England. I'm a British citizen, Irish citizen, Canadian, and American. So as we came over England and I looked down, you know, that's when it became real. We flew over Ireland, then Canada, and into America, and then I knew I was home. So getting off the plane, seeing the president, the vice president, that was nice. It was a good homecoming.
Okay, now let's go back here. See it? It sticks out, doesn't it? The black and white theme continues. And then it says, let's go. Now I need you guys to help me. I don't know what this is. Is this from a movie? What is that? That might be speaking. Look at that. What is this? What is this? I believe this is a family member, but you know, that shirt sticks out, doesn't it? Like a horror film. It's like a Dracula. Somebody put in the comment section so we can kind of connect this if possible. But definitely, then you look, it says, let's go. I don't know what this sign is either below it, but let's go is what I'm looking at. Let's go. And like I said, we got the black and white there. I believe black and white there. The black and white there. Overall theme, black and white. It's all there, right? Is that coincidence? That's the theme. And like I said, almost like the burgundy background, right? We had it there. Let's show that again. Almost like a burgundy background with the gold, the Ra. Now check this out. Let's go means what? 24. The 24th letter of the alphabet I've been teaching you guys is X. On April 8th, what happened? Over the whole world, there was an eclipse in which it showed an X. And then boom, in reverse gematria is 84. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Is this coincidence? The theme. And many believe that Barack Obama is the Antichrist, and his number one connecting person helping him form it is the sun god Ra. So 84 and 24.
Shouldn't be there.
Now I'm going to end with this. I'm going to show you my video from yesterday so you can understand exactly the number, the numerical part of this in relation to freeing these hostages. But check this out. This made me think about this lady here, Brittany Griner, who a lot of folks believe looked like Barack Obama. A lot of folks believe that. They say she looked just like Barack Obama. Oh yeah, I'll go back on a video of that a little bit later. But check it out. She's a WNBA star. Okay, remember back in the day? She was held for 294 days, from February 17th to December 8th. Watch these numbers. December 8th, 2022 is when she was released, right? December 8th. December 8th. That's right, December 8th, 2022. Subtract that from today's hostage release of 8/1. The difference is 602 days ago. Drop to 0, you get 6'2". Who's 62 years old? Barack Obama. In the future, you're gonna start seeing a lot of 63s. Why? Because Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th. And a lot of folks believe he's the Antichrist. But let's go forward. Check this out. This is her birthday, Brittany Griner. October 18th, 1990. When you take October 18th of 2023, right? That's her last birthday, versus 12/8 of 2022 is when she was released. The difference was 44 weeks and 6 days. Barack Obama was the 44th president, and 6 is man. Satan's trying to kill man, right? Or 666 is the devil's number. Is this coincidence? But check this out. Paul Whelan. This guy's coming home. He's coming home. He's born in Ottawa, Ontario. Okay? Former United States Marine. Just convicted of multiple counts related to larceny, they said. He was arrested in Russia on December 28th. Let's go here. He was born March 5th, 1970. Watch this. March 5th, 1970. If we take March 5th of 2024, just had a birthday, versus today, the day he's going to be released, August 1st, the difference is 4 months and 4 weeks. Barack Obama was the 44th president. Come on, man. Now look at this. Whelan. He went to prison December 28th of 2018. Okay? Accused of spying. December 28th. Now check this out. Take December 28th of 2024, subtract it from today's date, August 1st. The difference is 4 months and 4 weeks. Come on, man, that's impossible, ain't it? 4 months and 4 weeks in relation to his birthday, and then 4 months and 4 weeks in relation to the day he was, what? This is crazy. Went to prison, 12/28, just brought the 12/24 anniversary, 4/4. And check this out. Here's the other gentleman, Ivan Gershokovich. That's his birthday, October 28th, 1991. 2026. He was born that day. And he was detained on March 29th of 2023. March 29th. You take March 29th of 2024, just had an anniversary when he was detained. Subtracted from the day, August 1st of 2024, you get what? 4 months and 4 days. There's your 44 again. Barack Obama's 44, was the 44th president. People, if you enjoy the work, my name is Crenshaw Pearson. Please share, please do a thumb. Like I said, people, there's a lot of symbolism here. The theme, purple, almost purple, or the red and the gold. The black and the white with Ra, the 322, I'd say undeniably so. I say it's speaking. Ra 64059. It's all orchestrated, which to me means that the Antichrist is alive and well. And if he is, quote unquote, negotiating things overseas with supposedly our worst enemy, then that means that in the future, to me, anything that happens between the two powers, trust me, it was instigated. I'm Crenshaw Pearson. Let me know what you think. These are the last days. This is Bible prophecy being fulfilled, believe it or not, because the two superpowers will go at it at the end, and their country overseas will join forces with China. We don't want to be here when WW3 go down. We want to go to a place not prepared by hand. It's called heaven. In order to get there, we've got to accept Jesus as our Savior. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Please receive him today. Don't let this news get you to the point where they're trying to put in your subconscious that these nations can get along, start a one world system, a one world church, a one world political system, and then they can get along under a one world order. The Bible says in the end, when they say peace, peace, sudden destruction is coming. God bless you.